So tell me, who is Steven Gallegos?
Who is Steven Gallegos? Steven Gallegos, I'm a father, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a wellness coach, um, I'm a life changer. That's who Steven Gallegos is.
Awesome. What's your age?
I'm 26.
Okay.
26
And
years
do you have
old.
any family here?
Here locally,
Yeah.
I have my daughter, Tiffany, Seth, and then I have my family here at Fusion. Outside of that, no, I don't have no family.
Okay. And are you based here in Rio Rancho?
Yes, here based in Rio Rancho.
Awesome. Well, what are your personal goals through Herbalife?
Personal goals through Herbalife, always to be in the best shape of my life. That's my number one goal with the products and eating and having a healthy lifestyle, is to be the best tip-top shape of my life so that way I can be a positive example for other people. And then on the business aspect of it, to be a better wellness coach, to be the best coach that I could possibly be for my customers and for my team.
So you would say that health is very important to you.
Definitely, health is extremely important to me.
And why is that?
Because of my background, when I was a younger kid, I was always known as the chunky kid, and me and my mom were always doing diets. You know, we try to lose weight, and we do a diet, lose some weight, eat it back, lose some weight, eat it back. And then one time when I was a kid in elementary school, I sent a note to this girl to be my girlfriend, and she sent the message back to me through another friend, and she was like, no, I would never date him, he's chunky tuna. So my whole life I grew up with a complex, with like a chip on my shoulder, and I was really, really depressed. So why is being healthy so important to me? Because I know what it feels like to be down that road, to be unhealthy, to be not in love with yourself. So now I was able to, turn that all around, and the reason why my health is so important to me is because I get to live the life of being healthy that I've always wanted.
That's awesome. So you haven't always wanted to live a healthy lifestyle? Is it something that's been recent, or something that you've always wanted to do throughout your whole life?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I was a kid, going back to when I was a kid, when I played sports in school, like I never wanted to take my shirt off in the locker room because I knew all the other kids were making fun of me. So definitely it's something I always wanted. I always wanted to be skinny, but now, like growing up and realizing, I actually just wanted to be healthy. I wanted to have energy. I wanted to be fast. So yes, the desire has always been there my whole life to be healthy.
Awesome, awesome. And do you have a base location where you're able to help people at?
I do. It's called Fusion Wellness Center, and it's located here in Rio Rancho. And it's basically like a hub, right? Where we have people come and see us every single day. They get a healthy smoothie, they get healthy energy drinks, but they don't come only for that. They actually probably come for way more than that, which is the positive support. So me, going back to my story, when I was a kid and unhealthy, I know there's so many people that walk through my doors that carry that same baggage. So my goal every single day is to make sure I uplift people in a positive way, so that way when they walk out my doors, they have a different experience and they have a different perspective of life.
That's awesome. What's your take on today's health?
My take on today's health? The thing about today, the thing about today is time. Everybody wants to save time, right? We live in a day and age where everybody's addicted to time. Like if you use your cell phone, if you use Uber, we're always trying to save time, right? So in today's day and age, people go to the fastest, most convenient ways to get food, which is the fast food industry, right? It's always, or it's never healthy for you, but they still do it because they're eating and they're saving themselves time, right? So unfortunately, 2 in 3 adults in the United States of America are either overweight or obese. It's an epidemic.
And how do you feel when you see that?
It takes me back for sure. Like when I see someone who's unhealthy and I can see they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I can relate to them because I was once in those shoes. And I just hope and wish that one day I could come in contact with them to change their life. So it's more of like a calling or a burden that I have, literally to help people live a healthier life.
Okay, and going back a little bit, you've always lived in New Mexico, or is this somewhere that you decided to come and start your life here?
Yeah, I've always lived in New Mexico. I recently moved here to this area 2 years ago, but I live down south in a small town called Deming. Shout out to Deming. And that's where I grew up, and I was born in Silver City, grew up in Deming. They're both very small towns, so I ended up moving here 2 years ago, and I love the place and I love the people here.
So why are you Rancho to start a business?
Why Rio Rancho to start this? So I, like I said, I moved here 2 years ago, and I was scouting the area, and I love Albuquerque, I love Rio Rancho, but I really fell in love with the people here in Rio Rancho. It reminded me a lot of my hometown. It was way bigger, but it still had that community feel to it, you know, where a lot of people know each other, people have your back, you know, it's still a place where if you're coming out of a business, someone will hold the door open for you. You know, it still has that small town feel to it, but it's a bigger city. So what I do here is not, or what I do is not something that's offered here. So I just thought, what a great opportunity to give all these people a chance at bettering their health and their lifestyle through what I do.
That's awesome. And how have you seen lives being affected by this? Coming and starting this in your Rancho?
Yeah, great question. So I've been here in this location since March of 2016, and it's literally been a ripple effect. You know, one of my standards is to give white glove service to every single customer and member, and treat them like gold, right? And what happens with them is like they want to go tell all their friends and family, like, you gotta go check and see this out. Like, Steven's a great guy. He really cares about your goals. He's not just trying to sell you something. So to me, that's very important, and I take that very personal because I remember when I was, again, back to my story, I remember when I was coming up trying to change my life, there was always somebody trying to sell me something, and they didn't care if I got the results or not. So what I really feel like I've created here is a place where we remember your name the next day you come back. It's not just about how much money you spend. And what that has been able to do for us is literally, like I said, create a ripple effect where one person tells another person, and I meet awesome people in the result of that.
Okay, so going back to your story a little bit, we know that this interview here is going to be a big part of your YouTube channel. And
Right.
how do you want this to affect YouTube? Where do you want to go with YouTube and promoting your business?
So the main reason why I like YouTube and I really want to use YouTube is literally to not ask for a single dollar, but just to give value. Just want to give value. Want to give value to all my followers, whether that be inspiration, motivation, and knowledge. Like, I know I've lost 89 pounds, so there's some things that I know that a lot of people are looking for, and I think just documenting the journey, showing people what I'm doing every single day, every single night, will inspire others to take action. So my main intention, honestly, with YouTube is just to drop massive value.
It's pretty cool. Do you have anything to say to your viewers, future viewers?
Yes, I do. So you guys who are following me on YouTube, I want to give you guys a huge thanks. Thanks for your support. My name is Steven Gallegos. If you could like our page, share our page, like our videos, greatly appreciate it, guys. We're going to be dropping some more content, and I just want to thank everybody. I want to do a special shout out to our filmmaker, Evan Phillips, and also Daniel Romero.